told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done beat cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis, everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. I put my all in it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition. Cooking in the kitchen, in the pot missing, in the shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen from the block.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a 5-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken 4th in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got the kid, Boomer out there with Jordan. Then it's Big Smooth, and it's Big Dog in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Wood out there with Red Hot. Then it's Walton. It's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's the Machine in at the 2 guard. And it's Chicago to start out. Here is Boomer. Makes it off the glass. Boomer's got the first points of the night for the Bulls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Jordan gets it to go.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Here's the machine. Back to Walton. 5 to shoot. A floater. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Chicago. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second. First quarter, just over a minute played. There's the pass to Boomer. Here's the kid. Pass to Boomer. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tries a three. That shot misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Passes it to Wood. It's tipped. Here is Boomer. The shot from the low post is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Wood. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Wood passes to the machine. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Wood. Fires the three. No good there.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Big Dog. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Walton, the pass to the machine. No good on the triple.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And Jordan has it in the corner. The pass to Big Smooth. 11 feet away. Again, Chicago.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
Pass to the machine. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. From deep, Wood hits it from three-point range.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here's Big Smooth, and he converts the layup. Big Smooth got his second bucket of the game to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now the pass to Red Hot. Wood in the post. It's deflected. There's Big Dog. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Wood. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Boomer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Knocked away. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Dishes it to Walton. Sinks that one from the post.
Number 25.
Here is Boomer. 6-point lead. Here's the machine. Out to the wing. Puts up a three. Out of hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Both substitutions.
Here's Red Hot. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Thunder trailing by 6. They've got Mr. Fundamentals. Cowboy is out there with Red Hot. And there's Bottoms. And it's Walton in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And there it is for him. Bottoms got his first basket. Here's Money. Rebound goes to the Thunder. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Walt, a three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Cowboy. From 13, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Here's the Kid. Yep, that one goes in there. The Kid's got his second basket of the night. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Cowboy passes to Mr. Fundamentals. There's Red Hot. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. Buries it from three-point range. Mr. Fundamentals got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Reed. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Cowboy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. From 18 feet away, the shot misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. To the right side. Bottoms the pass to Red Hot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Cowboy. Clock at 4. Poke loose. They break it out. 5 on 3. The high post shot. A nice shot by Reed. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Wood, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Machine comes in for Mr. Fundamentals. Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Boomer comes in for Money. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Walton. Pass to Cowboy. Over to the left wing. The Machine, and it's blocked by Jordan. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Big Dog. Here's Big Smooth. Walton defending. Here's Big Dog. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The pass to the Machine. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Wood with the bucket.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Boomer the pass to Jordan. Here is Boomer. To the middle. Here's Big Smooth. Another one falls for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Bottoms. Pass to Wood. Here's Bottoms. A three-pointer, no good. The Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Big Dog. Here is Boomer. Passes to Big Dog. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Bulls, number 1, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. And there's the pass to Jordan. With 2 seconds left. And the foul on Big Smooth. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody in?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Chicago came out looking very confident. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. They were hot as the first quarter came to a close, making all 5 of their last 5 shots of the period. At the tail end of quarter number 2, everything was clicking for them as they closed out the half on a 10-2 run. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question.
And that's a wrap.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
Yeah, And just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Big Smooth. Get out there with Big Dog, and it's Boomer, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Wood, pass to the machine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Jordan. Here's Big Dog. Cans it from downtown. Big Dog's got 8 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Passes it to the machine. Back to Walton. Shot clock at 5. For 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Knocks it loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Chicago with the ball. Jordan the pass to Boomer. Here's Big Dog. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Big Dog's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wood passes to the machine. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Walton. Chicago grabs the miss. The kid's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the pass to Big Dog. Here's Big Smooth, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 8 points for him.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Reedy's checked in for Chicago. Money comes in for Boomer. Here's the machine. Reed covering. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That's tipped. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Jordan. Pass to Wood. Here's Red Hot. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the machine. No good off the front iron.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Reed the pass to Big Smooth. Up and in on the layup. Big Smooth got 10 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
1:41 left in the third quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Mr. Fundamentals got his second bucket tonight. The Bulls leading by 14. And now the first timeout call here for the Bulls. And the Thunder with some changes. Cowboy comes in for Magician. And it's Bottoms in for the Machine. Kicks it to Reed. Down low. Here's Big Smooth. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
1:15 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bottoms. Outside Jordan to the inside. Reed misses. Thunder trailing by 16. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Cowboy. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 5 points in the game. 3 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Big Smooth.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Out to the right wing. Here's Cowboy. That one goes in. Cowboy's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And so it's Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Cowboy. Bottoms is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Walton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Passes it to Red Hot. The pass to Bottoms. To the wing right side. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
And the Thunder with the possession here. 19-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You gotta like what we've seen from Big Smooth and what he's done in this game so far.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has
been. Here's Cowboy, and the foul on Big Smooth. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Bottoms. No good with the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Big Dog. 5 on the clock. Here's the kid. Walton defending. Here's Money. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And the shot goes down. 6 points for Boomer.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Bottoms the pass to Red Hot. Walton inside. That one doesn't drop. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Big Dog. And that's a foul called on Bottoms. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wood, he's checked in for Cowboy. And the Machine subbed in for Bottoms. And Chicago also making a switch. Jordan's checked in. Big Dog, the pass to Big Smooth. And that one goes long. Thunder have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The pass to the Machine. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Here is Boomer outside Jordan. Here's Big Smooth. Doesn't go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. The Machine passes to Mr. Fundamentals.
In the game, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to the Machine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wood. To end the drought. That's tipped. Here is Boomer. Passes it to Big Dog. Now the pass to the Kid. Here's Big Dog. Walton defending. Boomer. Wood with the block. And another shot. Count it.
Number 34.
16
points for Big Smooth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Big Smooth.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Here's the Machine. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. From the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out. Smooth sailing for Chicago. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here is Boomer. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
back and start the rapper. Be still, the rap shit just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm racially skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match a G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat my odyssey. Hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
It's back out here.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. A gorgeous view of the city streets there in downtown Boston. Welcome, everyone. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason Tatum already an all-star, but he won't rest.
All right, Allie, thanks. A bit of a rivalry matchup in this one, Clark. You think we'll see any chippy play because of it?
You know, B.A., I don't think they'll go looking to start something in this game. But you know what? I don't think they'll avoid it if things go south either. So buckle up.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. They've got MP, and it's P in at the 4 slot. And for Boston, and it's Shorty in at the point. So the Bucks win the tip. Now MP. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Shorty. Pass to the great. Here's Hernandez. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. MP outside. Here's Cool Hands. The 3 ball. Insanity, no good. To the middle. Here's Garbage Man. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Cool Hands. That's short off the rim.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's the great. Outside, Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Here's Shorty. With the second effort. Here's Garbage Man. Got a piece of it.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
MP up top. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Here's Shorty. Pass to Hernandez. Deflected.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Insanity. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Boston, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Here's Garbage Man. Goes up at the elbow. That shot missing. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. A big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Hernandez.
2 minutes remaining
from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Cool Hands. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's the great soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Insanity. Launches it. Unable to get that one. Rondo with it. Now guarded by MP. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Garbage Man. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Here's Cool Hands. Here's MP. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Insanity. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Boston trailing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Garbage Man. Here's Cool Hands. Here's Silk. MP outside. 4 seconds left. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. We've got Jackson. And it's MP in at the point guard position. The great with the bucket.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Jay. MP outside. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Hernandez. And the Celtics in possession here. Lets it fly from 18. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Bucks shooting just 33% so far in this game. And that one's good. Jay.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Mack. Pass to Shorty. He shoots a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Out to the wing. And here's MP. Here's Jay. Here's Insanity. Misses the three. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, "My goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move."
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Timeout called, Milwaukee.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Give them a hand, fans. It's your Celtics dancers dance team.
MP right side. Here's Jay. Pass to Insanity. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. He has 7.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Milwaukee foul. Number 77. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Bucks. Number 3.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Mack. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the great. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Jay. Pass to MP. Inside. Here's Insanity. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Number 10.
And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Substitution.
For Boston, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Garbage Man. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this game. Here's Rondo, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Rondo, he's gotten his first basket of the night. The Bucks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Cool Hands. Here's Insanity. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Mack goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
At the line for 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Insanity. Here's Cool Hands. There's Jackson with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Garbage Man. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Cool Hands. lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Hernandez. And again, another missed shot.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Good on the shot. MP's gotten his second bucket.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And that concludes the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
They're running the offense beautifully. Listen, good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see while they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they...
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Shorty. And it's Hernandez in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Back to Rondo. Pass to Hernandez. Here's Shorty. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet out. Jump shot is good that time.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Insanity. Connects from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 14. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Pass to Rondo. Here's Hernandez. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Fade away. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Down low. Here's Garbage Man. Offline with a 3.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's Cool Hands. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You Love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Hernandez. Will it go? Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's P. Here's Cool Hands. Check by Rondo. Here's Insanity. 14 points for him. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Rondo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Tries it from 16. Insanity, no good. Boston's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Shorty, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Timeout called, Milwaukee.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
MP outside. There's the drive. Drains it from 9 feet away. MP's got 6 points. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to the great. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The rebound by Silk. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Back to MP. Here's Jay.
Celtics foul. That's his first.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
That one misses for Jackson. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Silk. Here's Insanity. 5 to shoot. MP outside. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Rondo. Rebound, Milwaukee. To the inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. The drive by MP, and he gets it to go.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
At the line for 1.
Free throw no good from MP. Boston has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's the prodigy. Here's Mack. The rebound by Silk.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. "19 seconds left in the third. Here's Shorty, covered by MP. Here's Shorty. The layup off target. Now here's MP. Here's Jay. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists in the game. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action. And they're been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's MP. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. They've got MP, and it's Jay in at the 3 spot. Pass to MP. Here's Silk.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
On defense, the Celtics. The shot's good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Boston's shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Out to the right wing. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Shorty. To the middle. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Garbage Man. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Hernandez. And it comes off the front of the rim. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. MP outside. Here's P. 13 feet out. He's off on that one. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Boston, no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Insanity. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Knocks it loose. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you got to play much smarter than that.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
What's the t-shirt? Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Who poked away? Here's Shorty, covered by MP. Shorty can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
MP outside. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And it's still missing. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Shorty. Out left to the wing. Here's Garbage Man.
Milwaukee foul. Number 37. That's his first personal foul.
And the Celtics call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show that. More fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing into the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
NP with it. .149 left in the fourth. Pass to Insanity. They grabbed their own miss. So banked it in off the glass.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Here's Shorty. Trying to get back on track. And it's Hernandez missing. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And the disparity of the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Number 3, one shot.
.107 left in the fourth. Portis with a steal. Hill against Tatum. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Portis. Walker covering. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. That one goes in.
17.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Hill. Here's Cool Hands. Here's DiVincenzo. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Never will like this, don't know my wrongs, cause they paid me. Couldn't tell nobody on my thoughts, think I'm crazy. Right now, probably I